Everyone, it's Tom Kradza with another Rockstar Real Estate Minute, and we're here to talk about fixed rates versus variable rates, and is now the time to lock in your fixed rate. And right now in the world, it's a little bit crazy. The Fed just raised their rate by a quarter point yesterday. The China is dumping U.S. Treasuries. All this action is changing the bond market. The Canadian bond market is a little wacky right now, and the bond market dictates the price at which we can borrow money for fixed rate mortgages. So the way we look at this, and there's another thing going on, by the way, when the U.S. raises interest rates, it makes a stronger dollar. When the dollar is stronger, it makes it harder for all of the countries around the world that borrow in US dollars to pay back in US dollars when their economy is functioning in their local currency. So all this together is making it a little bit of a crazy time heading right into 2017. So the question is this: is now the time to lock in your rates? And we'll answer it like this. We look at fixed rate mortgages versus variable rate mortgages like buying insurance. If you can't sleep at night with the variable rate mortgage, because historically there's a few studies out. One of the ones that I remember about 15 years ago was a York University professor put out this study that showed, I don't have a link to it, we probably have it somewhere, but showed that variable rate mortgages over a period of like 20 and 25 years always, or historically, had done better than locking in a fixed rate mortgage. But right now we're in an interesting time because you can get a fixed rate mortgage for about, let's say, 2.5%, and you can get a variable rate mortgage for, let's say, something like 2.3%, roughly in that realm. So if that's the case, it's only a 0.2% difference in spread. Back in the day, like 10 years ago, you might get a 5-year fixed rate mortgage for like 5%, 5.5%, and the variable rate mortgage might be a whole percent lower. So in that case, it kind of warranted a serious look, like, should you get a variable rate mortgage because you're saving a whole percent? When the spread is that small, if it was us getting a new mortgage today on a property that we knew we were keeping for some time, we would likely get a fixed rate mortgage for 5 years. And if we thought we were keeping the property for 10 years for sure, or it was a big property and stretching us a little bit and we wanted to control our costs, we might even get a 10-year mortgage right now because we can get the 10-year rates are so low. So the difference between looking at a fixed rate and a variable rate is like buying insurance. If you're not comfortable with the variable rate mortgage and you don't know where things are going to go, maybe it's time to look at a fixed rate and pay that extra little bit. It's like buying insurance. It'll make you sleep at night, and who knows what's coming around the corner. Rates might go lower from here. We have no idea. So if it's going to make you sleep at night, do the fixed rate mortgage. That's our 2 cents. Until next time, your life, your terms.